Okay. That should work. That should work. No, there's no. Okay, now there's sound. Okay, my emulator was stupid. May or may not be a bit late because of that. That is Stevie, have fun with your lurk. Hello there, Anthony. Also, the answer is technically 9, Anthony. I may or may not have qualified from both Hoopsie Legends second and Frantic Factory, so I may or may not have 9, but I think what I'm gonna do after stream is I'm just gonna play one last one on my own so you can finish like the 10s. I would have maybe also gotten the win because it was the Vanishing Hexagon stuff. That is a mosquito that's flying around here. Yeah, I saw you. If you just would sit down quietly, please. Well, once I see it sit down, I'm gonna hunt it. But yeah, I barely didn't make it in the finals. When I came back, I was on the last platform, so I deleted most of it. I almost made it. I was the second to last to get out of all people, so close, but not close enough. But hey, almost made it. Almost got a complete win in a duos match all by myself. To be fair, nowadays that's not too difficult. Anyways, that should be done, so hello and welcome everybody to Professor Layton and the Lost Future. Oh, it's Fall Guys. We were just finishing Fall Guys. 9 means 9 rounds. There's like a quest for like 10 rounds, so. The story so far. Having met up with future Luke, Layton, and the others form a plan to get to Chinatown. Once they get past the guards at the gate, their aim is to sneak into future Layton's base. Yes, you tried to sleep. Chapter 7. Also, I may or may not be able to read today, since my migraine is a little bit worse again, so it's not the worst, it just, yeah. Now we're getting actual riddles for the flower. The thing is, we know that on our way to Chinatown there will be a flower, so we can just get that. There isn't any crime to be organized in a peaceful park like this. How terribly boring. Things are too slow for you here. Why not move somewhere more exciting? Would if I could, boy, but I can't very well leave my post there, can I? In that case, I hope you're using your time here to do something productive. Well, I have to make up puzzles when I have some time to myself. Here, I share one with you. How kind of that dude. Leapfrogs, huh? Like the game? Almost like the game. This is more like Hanoi, just different. Okay. So frogs need to match up the ribbons, so... It's kind of satisfying to see them hopping like that. Whee! That was cute. Also, oops, I know I don't have it. Okay, it's okay. That one will have no sound, that riddle. I forgot to push the card. It's okay. Hip, hop, hooray. Were you able to do it in only 8 moves? I was. So yeah, it's fine. I just have to, you know, edit that riddle in because it's cute. Yeah, that's some brain you've got there, boy. I guess I'm going to give you some advice that may just save your hide one day. Stay away from the family. I'm a nice man, but I can't say the same about the people I work with. Keep out of our way and you'll have nothing to worry about. Yeah, funny, cause we need to, like, directly get involved with them and their boss. And when I say directly, I mean directly, so... Yay. Look, there's Buster. Yes, I'd recognize that white pinstripe suit anywhere. Quick, everybody hide. You're supposed to be on guard, DT, you clown. Stop slacking off. I wasn't slacking off, Buster. I was just... You know, the only thing I hate more than a loafer is a loafer who makes excuses. But there ain't no buts about it. That attitude is what stops you from moving up this organization. You know what? You're finished here. The family don't need no clones like you. Get lost. Oh, come on, Buster. Don't keep me out. I ain't gonna know where to go. There, did you hear that? Yes, I heard get lost. Loud and clear. What about Pericles? Did he manage to pick it up? Did you hear what that big man said, Pericles? Get lost? Get lost? It's uncanny how much he sounds like Buster. A performance like that sure to fool those two guards at the gate. Let's head to Chinatown. And yes, I purposely give them a parrot voice instead of the actual Buster voice. Do you know the statue, Luke? Oh, the one with the man that looks like the professor? Of course I do. Seeing it just now got me thinking about, the future. One thing in particular occurred to me. You know how everything is going to turn out? I mean, you're me, so you already went through this scenario 10 years ago, didn't you? Well, in any way, yes, but I can't tell you what's going to happen. You have that having that knowledge could alter the course of history, you see. Some of the things that are supposed to happen might not happen at all. Time travel has changed the way events unfold here, and look at the mess it's made. We wouldn't want to add to that chaos, would we? I never really thought about it that way. What's more, knowing about your future self could actually change who you become. And just to complicate things further, it's probably worth noting that technically you aren't me. I'm not? Then who am I? That's a tough question. The fact that we've met has changed things for both of us. Only the past is certain. Therefore, I was you in the past, but you may not be me in the future, you see. I think I do. But time travel really is complicated, yes, because it splits timelines that may actually already be split. We don't know, but yeah. You're not skipping them. Well, then happy surviving. I mean, if you're playing alone, that makes sense. So, one day I'm going to be professor in puzzleology. Okay, he didn't change his text. I'm always going around trying to find more puzzles, like this dude. All men face trials in life is perseverance in spite of them. That's the mark of a real man. When faced with a dilemma, a real man knows to deal with it gracefully. Do you have what it takes to sort out this mess of a puzzle? Because not solving a puzzle is a real dilemma in this world, so... 4 siblings inherit a large plot of land. They each build a house on their favorite spot without thinking about how best to divide up the rest. I decided that the fairest solution is to split the land into 4 identical 6 square portions, with each one containing 1 house. Each portion must touch but not contain the well in the center. They say identical 6 square portions. Ah. Okay, so... I think it must be D. And I think this but we can't make that shape. Okay, I have an idea. Maybe. How about this shape? No, that's one too many. That's actually one too many. And C cannot make that. An A shape, an L shape doesn't matter for B. Oh gosh. This connection is ticking off, yeah, understandable if you're constantly getting kicked. Where did I even put my phone? Ah, there. In order to make sure that I have it and didn't misplace it. It says identical. It doesn't say identically shaped. But I wonder if it means that. I wonder if my brain is gonna get this or not. Like... I think it's B. I'm not sure though, and I cannot really find a pattern that works for them. Well, I think it's B. I'm just gonna go with B. And if it's not it, I'm gonna have to rethink.
Let's see if I've got this right.
No, it's not. Ah.
I was sure my logic was sound.
You know what? I'm just gonna guess.
Let's see if I've
I
got
don't know
this
if they meant to. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. That one isn't it.
Well,
Why did I
if
even
at first
think
you don't
that?
succeed.
Because, like, from the shape of it, it doesn't make sense. It needs to be like a hook shape or something, but it doesn't really make sense to have this. You cannot really make a Z shape with the A or stuff, so I don't know. I'm just gonna
That should do
ignore
the trick.
this. My migraine is too okay. Of course, it's the last one I didn't choose.
I must have overlooked something.
Yeah, it must be like a bench shaped or something that like equals and fits in other stuff. I can't brain this right now. Maybe I could if I see the solution.
That should do the trick. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Yeah, okay. Okay. That is way more simple than I thought. Well, it's okay. Brain didn't brain. We just lost some points, but splendid work. It goes to show that analytical thinking is key to impressing people. Yeah, or just blind guessing, I guess, at this point. Oh, so bored. So very, very bored. Same old story, eh? Can you blame me? Life is not exactly a bed of roses, and I don't have anyone to talk to. At least I'm not sad, though. The only thing worse than being bored is being sad. I suppose so. You know, if you want someone to talk to, I'd be happy to listen. That's nice of you. I bet you grow up to be a nice fellow. Thanks for the offer, little chappie. I feel better already. How about I share one of my puzzles with you, by the way? Oh, thanks. Yes, please. I love a good puzzle. Okay, now, digging is my game, see. That's what I do. I thought of this one at work one day. A tunnel auto. Ah, okay, you can... There we go. Okay, that's how it works. That is way more stupid than I thought. I thought you just circled through. Oh well, that's okay. Now that's that. Nope. So these remind me a bit of earthworms. I don't know if I'm the only one. Okay, I cannot go up that way, so that needs to be my last step. So I guess I need to have this one here, this here, and then like this. Nope, it needs to be straight, but rotated. No, I wanted to rotate you. And you too, hello. There we go. There, how about that? See, those things my brain can manage right now, those are fine.
I knew it!
Good work, tricky. That was a project and a half. No, it was kinda easy, just a bit annoying with how the tiles work. You're a smart little chap, aren't you? You come back and see me again sometimes, yeah? Yes, we are. Okay, he doesn't have any riddle for us. So I'm gonna skip his text box. Just a little. Salutations, man amigo. I'm afraid I'm a little bit lost. Oh no, not there. Hello there, Pavel. Fancy meeting you here. Where are you trying to get this time? I read a magnificent article about the underground caverns of their Welt and decided to come and see them. Ah yes, I've done some research on them myself. They're said to exist under many of the world's greatest cities. Aye, exactement. I was on my way to discover the subterranean ruins of Rome when I got lost. Wait, you were on your way to Rome and ended up here? Yeah, the road of a traveler is long and winding. Nevertheless, I'm sure I'm headed the right way. Seeing as how we bumped into each other like this, oh, how about a puzzle puller route? I don't know which voice I did for him. I just know it's kind of Frenchy. Yes. Okay. I'm just gonna move them out of the way here for a quick bit while I set the other side through. Yeah, well, I could have done that better, but it's okay. Oops. I could have used less, certainly. But it's okay, I got it.
How about this?
So satisfying with these.
Phew! That's a relief.
Hip hop, huh? Where have they gone? They must be preparing for the Frog Capella. Magnifique. With that solved, I'm ready to return to my travels. Arrivederci and happy travels wherever you go. I never met anyone as good at getting lost as you. How did you even make it here to begin with? There's one person that's even better at him. And that's Zoro. Because he eventually makes it. Zoro, well, even if he's standing right in front of it, he's lost, so... If you know what I mean. Okay, so first the work. Let's do this. Let's do all the puzzles. Because why not? Rubbing his back to the sides very Leon says, I always use the same box, carry as many glasses as I can at a time, but there's one type of glass that I really hate carrying. Of the 4 glass type pictures here, which one is the waiter talking about? They kind of fit into each other. I think C is always annoying, because B you can like put next to each other, A you can put next to each other, and I think D if you stack it right also, so I think it's C.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
No?
I was sure my logic was sound.
Is it A then?
Let's see if I've got this right.
No.
I was sure my logic was sound.
Is it too easy? Am I thinking too complicated? Is it literally the wine glasses? Is it D? Am I thinking too stupid?
Right.
No. What? But the others you can actually like stick into each other and like, you know, you can carry even more of those. Why would it be that one? You can like alternate them and stick them into each other. What? Why? Okay, what's your explanation?
Like a puzzle solved.
Ah, well, the glass type in question is B. It is the only kind of glass that's stackable, which means you can fit a lot into the box, making it very heavy and a pain to carry. Yeah, but you also can like stack less and still carry more of this than the others. The others you need to stack, and like the handle of the wine glass is a menace to work with. So that's just bullshit. Come on, game. I get your logic kinda, but it's also stupid, because there's another way around it. Late on. How about that? I don't know what the riddle was. I didn't even read it. I just know it said Layton. I immediately saw that, so...
I suspected.
Quite right, the answer is block B, which is shaped like the letter O. Yes, okay. Well, whatever the riddle was, I got that. And we have the chessboard. I want a cheese board instead. How about that? Although it's too warm for a cheese board. Here are 3 sheets of transparent plastic with different patterns painted on them. If you lay them correctly, a chessboard pattern appears. The order in which you lay them is important, and you can flip or rotate the sheets. Which sheet goes on the very bottom? I think it's B, because there's some tiles you cannot achieve without that being on the bottom.
I knew it.
Nicely done. B goes on the very bottom, and the other sheets are laid on top in order of, yeah, A and C. I didn't read that, but I knew that. At least these puzzles work out for me. That stupid tile puzzle with the houses. Man, I could have probably gotten that, but my brain is just too much. Alright, Luke, this is our chance. Gosh, my heart is pounding. Just relax, all we have to do is stay out of sight, and that Pericles work is magic. Yes, but also I'm quickly gonna see that my bot... Okay, my bot did work. Because I just got a pop-up message, but it's on, so I don't know why I got that message. Oh well, I'm just gonna ignore Streamlabs for that. And yeah, that's the thing. I think we were missing some hint coins here. So that's why I'm trying to get them. Okay, let's do this. This pulse is a pit. I can't wait to clock off so I can get my laughing gear around out Mia. Sounds good, bro. What I wouldn't give for piling up pastry with some mushroom gravy. But hey, keep it down, Buster. Tanner hides if he hears us. Buster or Tanner hides if he hears us taking food on the job. It's like all he does is watching us save him mess up. What a rotten to have as a boss. Alright, Pericles, do you think? Pericles, you're on. Get lost, get lost. Did you hear that, bro? It was Buster. Yeah, he told me to get lost, or was he talking to you? I think he meant both of us. I think you're right. Aye, Buster. You don't need to tell us twice. We got lost immediately. Nice work, Pericles. Excellent. I think we can finally get into Chinatown now. And it's all thanks to our friend Pericles. Again, still bonus points if you get the reference. Get lost, get lost. You can stop saying that now, Pericles. Is this like a riddle counter door? What's this device that's stuck in the door? Oh no, that's a puzzle counter. Oh no? Why oh no? These things count how many puzzles you've solved. The door will only open for people who solved the required number of puzzles. Here, have a look at the display in the front of the machine. It says 50. You've got at least 50 puzzles under your belt, I hope. I don't know, but I can't wait to try out the machine. The future is just full of fancy gadgets. The thing is, it doesn't really make sense, cause in total, if you think of that all the stories are continuous, then we solved at least like a couple hundred puzzles, so yeah. You know, it's story-based, which is, I don't know how the machine would know that, but puzzle count confirmed, access granted. Phew, I was worried there for a second, but it looks like we can go through now. Yeah, cause of course I finished all of them that I can, so. Welcome to Chinatown.
Your future self is just down this road.
Look at this giant-ass pagoda.
Don't you find it a bit unnerving?
It's quite a peculiar sensation, I must admit. Yes, quite.
Aww.
I still can't believe there's another Professor Layton running around.
I assure you, the man is real. You'll see soon enough.
But first, let's try and find... This kind of look like Nessies. I think they're meant to be like leopard style or something. Let's talk to people and go there. Good day, whippersnappers. Tell me, have you ever stopped to admire this marvelous ark? It was a construct to welcome lucky spirits into the area. It certainly is a breathtaking piece of art. I take it you're familiar with this part of the city. You mean Chinatown? You could say I know a thing or two about the area, I suppose. As the name suggests, it's full of restaurants and shops selling goods from Asia. One thing most people don't know is that the buildings here aren't that old despite their appearance. I've also heard that the family's headquarters are in this area. Oh, there, keep your voice down, will you? That face might become a fact might become a knowledge, but it's not the kind of thing you talk about in public. What the professor wants to know is if you can tell us how to get there. You don't mince your words, do you, boy? I admire there. Dad. I admire how absolutely shoddy I can read. Tell you what I'm going to do. If you solve my puzzle, I point out the family's headquarters for you. Which finger? When counting on his fingers, this eccentric man counts on the order you see in the picture below. After he's counted from 1 to 5, he returns to his thumbs and goes on counting in the same order, starting with 6. If he continues counting this way, which finger would he land on when he got to 7, 6, 3? Let's say 750. First, that is that I can subtract because it's divided by 5, so it's an equal number, which leaves off with 13. And 13 minus 5 is 3. So we land on 3, I think. Okay, I definitely circuit the
Let's see if I've
fingertip
got
there.
this right.
Yep, we got it. Because you can always
Well, that's
subcount the 5, so... High 5, that's right. You land on his little finger. No matter how high the number when you count to each number in the one column will always fall on the same finger. When the ones column contains a 3 or an 8, you always land on his little finger. Yes. I didn't get it that way, but yeah, makes sense. So you made short work of the puzzle, so here's your reward. See that tall building? That one over there? That's the one. It's called the Towering Pagoda, and it's the family's base of operations. The person in charge is said to be more a monster than a man, and he's got a hat just like yours. But enough of that unpleasant topic. Enjoy your time in Chinatown. Good day. And you didn't even run away or thought that we might be that person? Hello there. Do you live in Chinatown? Could you tell us a little about the area? Listen to yourself, young man. Like all sentient beings, we exist everywhere and nowhere. Well, that's very nice. Now, if what you really want to ask me was where my physical body resides, I'll tell you. Okay, yes, you have a good rest too. Have a good food. That's weird. Enjoy your food, and yeah, thanks for hanging out. I do indeed live in Chinatown. Here you can find exotic goods and rare wonders from all over the world. But these things don't interest me. Material objects are mere flecks of dust on the universe's canvas. Something tells me I picked the wrong person to ask for directions. You only just started making your way into this world, young one. For you, many of life's greatest puzzles remain unsolved. This one, for example. Oof. One of these students broke a mirror, so you asked each of them who did in order. A, I didn't do it. A is telling the truth. D is lying. It certainly wasn't me. The one who story sounds fishy is the culprit to this. So, the thing is, if A wouldn't tell the truth, then B also wouldn't be telling the truth, because then if A did it, then B also would be lying, and if B did it, then A also would be lying. D is lying. Certainly wasn't me. So the thing is, that means C is lying, because if C was right, then D would be lying, and D would say it certainly was me. Hold on. No, hold on. If C is right and D is lying, then D would say it certainly was me. It must be C or D. I think it's... thing is, if D is right, then it certainly wasn't him. And C would say D is telling the truth. It can be both of them, but I'm gonna say it's probably C. It's C or D.
Here's my answer.
Yes, okay. Thing is, both of them could have been it logically, but I think the other one would negate the other one. C broke the window. He said that D was lying even though D hadn't spoken yet. Doesn't get any fishier than that. Yes, okay. Oh yeah, true, it said it over there. Oops. Well, I guess I got it right nonetheless. Yes, that's it. Seek the answers to your own questions. That's the root of individuality. Only by doing this you will find the true value to be had in the infinite moment we call the present. Thanks for the compliment, but I have to go now. Bye. Yeah, certainly. Bye-bye. Look at all these shops, and it smells like something amazing is cooking in one of them. I see you've taken a liking to the area. Let's try chatting to a few of the locals. What an interesting design. Come on, one of these must have a hint coin, right? Okay, good. It did. Where's the last one though? Oops. Okay, apparently I can go in there. Oh, what? Wow. It's a full-on toy shop. There are too many toys to count in here. Imagine if you live here, Luke, you'd never leave. Hey, look at that interesting cat ornament. It's curious, you know, it reminds me of a wonderful puzzle I heard the other day. Is it another one of those cat... No, pearl diving. Shopkeeper points at her exotic cat's ornament and says something strange. Ruby is next to sapphire, ebony is not white, jade is not green, sapphire is free over from ebony. Ruby is on the end, so which cat is pearl? Okay. If we say Ruby is on one end, and it's next to sapphire, and sapphire is free over from ebony. That means ebony. And jade is not green. That means this is jade. And the green one is pearl. And it doesn't matter in which order, because it's always the middle one, so it doesn't matter if left or right.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Nice. Good thinking. The green cat is called Pearl. The shopkeepers named each ornament after a precious material of a different color. She would appear to be a bit eccentric. Indeed. That's 100% correct. Smashing work, my boy. You know, despite this toy shop being here, I haven't seen that many children around town. Does everyone play indoors in the future? Maybe so, Luke. Yeah, because, phones exist. Look at all these toys, Professor. Into toys, are you, lad? Used to be, but I don't have much time for toys now that I'm older. Oh, but what about that toy car you're so fond of? I suppose you've got me there, Professor. That car's just too much fun to put down. A toy car, you say? Let's have a look. Ah, yes, this is one of my creations. Really? Wow, that's so cool. Thank you kindly. Here, since you're such a fan, I make you a special offer. If you can't solve this puzzle of mine, I give you a special track for your toy car. Special track just for solving a puzzle? This is my lucky day. Paper cuts. Ouch, they hurt. Ah, okay. That kind of paper cuts. 2 squares of paper and beer strewn below. Each piece of paper has been folded in half and then folded in half again. Shown the images. The dotted red line on the right image of the paper shows where the cut will be made. Your task is to cut paper B, so then when you unfold it, the cut out shape in the middle matches the hole in the middle of paper A when it's unfolded. I can only guess the size of it. But it would be this shape, diamond shape, which means probably just like this. I don't think it will be any of the others for the size-wise, so yeah.
This one's as good as solved.
Easy.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
You made a cut, as shown in the image above. Both pieces of paper will have the same shape cut out of the middle when unfolded. Why not get a few pieces of paper and try it out yourself? It's fun. I don't like to ruin my paper by cutting the middles out. I rather use them differently. Good use of the grey matter, lad. Here's that track as promised. Thank you so much. The name is Checker, by the way. Feel free to drop by the shop for a browse anytime. Nice. What's up, fellas? You don't happen to know anything about the man who owns the towering pagoda, do you? Of course I do, mate. Everyone does. That fellow's bad news. Proper bad. What do you mean by that? Well, you know, he's got a bunch of thugs working for him, and they're like, thugs, you know what I mean? That means the boss has got to be a real piece of work. I see. His gang's got the whole area scared. Most people don't go out much. Maybe that's why puzzles are so popular. Here's one of the latest hits. Uh, 3, 5, 7, 6, 4. Some student has thrown 5 shapes. Oh, okay. The shape that doesn't belong. 5 is made out of 5. 7 is made of 7 sevens. And 3 is made out of 3 threes and 4 fours. So the one that doesn't belong is the 6, although it doesn't look the prettiest in my eyes. Indeed. But if there was one more, then it would fit. Excellent. The other shapes are made up of 3 threes, 4 fours, 5 fives, and 7 sevens. Shape is either 6 sixes or 9 nines. Yes, it's neither of those. Good skills, mate. By the way, I'd stay away from the towering pagoda if I were you. There. Hello there, young lady. Oh, hello there, sir. Hiya. Hiya to you too. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? I do enjoy a nice round of greetings, don't you? Well, you always get a proper greeting from us. That's what gentlemen do. Oh, the world would be a nicer place if more people were like you too. Indeed. I was having a talk about that today too. People around here so, what's the word? Unkind. That's what Mother calls Londoners. Do you live around here? I do. Father moved out here and brought Mother and me along, but I think the move was rather a terrible idea. Father hardly ever comes home these days, and it's putting Mother in a terrible mood. What kind of work is he doing that keeps him here all the time? I've no idea. All I know is that I'm never going to become a mechanical engineer or marry one. So your father's an engineer? That's right. Father moved us here after somebody bought his old company. Isn't that amazing? Can you imagine buying an entire company? You'd have to be ever so rich. You certainly would. You know, Father's told me a great puzzle about a rich man once. Flower vase. An antique shop, a rich man's looking at the flower vase, have portraits painted on them. What a profile, the big belly. Looks just like me. I take this one. Well, it's obviously A. If you flip it around, here's his nose, here's his big belly. At least he appreciates his big belly, I guess. Got it.
Phew, that's a relief.
That's right, it was vase A. Turn it up, vase A. Turn it upside down and look at the contours. They fit the man's profile perfectly. Went a bit German there. Oh, you got it jolly good. Thank you. As an aspiring gentleman, I'll do my best to solve any puzzle that comes my way. Okay, we still have this shop. Yes. And then we have like a path on the right hand side that I want to go to that we didn't go to, because why not? Welcome to Pepper's Noodle Palace. I'm Pepper, and if you're in the mood for tasty treats, you come to the right place. That sounds delightful, Papa, but what we're actually hungry for is answers. Would you mind if we ask you a few questions? I'm up to my ears in prep work here. Why not order something? We can talk while you eat. Alright, what do you recommend? We put a London twist on traditional Chinese food. Wow, what does that involve? All sorts of fish and chips, spotted dim sum and other specialty, jelly and noodle soup. Oh, and the special today is pork noodle soup. We've made a puzzle about it. Pork noodle soup does sound actually quite good. Bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles are lined up in a row on the counter with an minimum of fuss. Line up the bowls so that bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles alternate. What's the lowest number to accomplish that? One move. One move.
How about this?
We are not switching anything, we're making
No puzzle
one
can
move.
stop Layton's
And
apprentice.
just move it to the other side of the counter. That's right, don't switch the boats around, just move on. The chef in the administration probably got angry at his colleague because he spent too long over the puzzle and the noodles got cold. Well, then you need to just reheat it and eat it all yourself. So what'll be, gents? You know, that puzzle has put me in the mood for pot noodle soup. I have a bowl of that, please. As will I. Righto, just one sec. Here you are. Now what did you want to ask? I used to live in London about 10 years ago, but I don't remember this part of the city. Whoops. And I clicked out again. Lovely. Is this area a new development? That's a good question. I don't really know. I only opened up here a little while ago, actually. An investor told me this area was ripe for a new restaurant, so I took the plunge and set up shop. Interesting. Well, thank you for your time and for the recommendations. Professor, this noodle soup is amazing. Hurry up and eat before it gets cold. Or Luke will eat it up for you. Whoa, hey, don't sneak up on me like that. You scared the living daylights out of me. Can't a man loaf in peace no more? I mean, sure. If we were his boss, he would be. Oh, banana peels, of course. Look at that, there's another banana skin lying on the ground. Someone around here has a taste for bananas and an aversion to bins. Not to worry, Professor, I'll pick it up. Speaking of which, look. What's it, Professor? I've just thought of another banana skin puzzle. Of course, slippery trip 2. Probably just gone in front and then around here. I could have certainly made that a bit quicker, but I guess this works too.
Here's my answer.
Ding!
No puzzle can stop Layton.
Indeed, hold on, let me.
His
Okay,
apprentice.
just got a message needed to check. Bananas are sweet and delicious. Most people are used to eating the common Cavendish bananas raw, straight after peeling them. In the tropics over where most of the world's bananas are produced, there are many less sweet varieties that are often used in cooking. Yes, plantains and stuff. Whoever left this banana skin here could do with learning if you managed. I'm just glad we found it before someone slipped on it. Or maybe someone already slipped on it and we just don't know. Oh, puzzle? Puzzle! Oh, a hidden puzzle. Puzzle! It's mathematics sticks. It's matchsticks, of course. Here's an equation that's been written using matches. Read the Roman numerals. That means 1 plus 11 equals 10. What's the minimum number of matches you need to move to make this equation valid? One. 1 is the minimum number, because you can make a 9 of the other one. What?
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
You can move that one over there, and then it's an 1 plus 9. Maybe it's 2 because you need to move it over, or 3 or something. Let's try 2 and then 3.
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
I mean, I guess you don't need to move any if you make it 0. Maybe it's 0 actually. If you make
Here's
it
my
minus.
answer.
Okay, that's just stupid.
I knew it.
You're on fire. 0 matches is correct. If you look at the equation upside down, it becomes... Okay, yeah. 10 equals 9 plus 1 in Roman numerals. The phrase minimum number might have tricked you into thinking at least one match, but minimum number can mean moving no matches at all. Yeah, no. I don't know, yeah. Depends on how the table's oriented though. If there's a wall and you cannot turn them, then it's okay. So my one wasn't that far off, I guess. I don't know. Those kind of puzzles, they work out in logic, but they also seem a bit... I don't know. Flat? That's okay. That's only like the second puzzle that I think is flat. Welcome to Maya's Miles of Books. Oops. Nah. Man, this is annoying. I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm just gonna put Discord on this page so that every time I accidentally click it, I don't have that. You certainly aren't exaggerating. The selection here is simply stunning. If there's something that catches your eye, feel free to flip through it. Our mission is to serve our fellow book lovers. Wonderful. A literal fiend like myself enjoys nothing better than browsing a word bookshop. If you love literature, then please come to the right then you've come to the right place. Please take your time and look around. And she didn't have a riddle for us, really? I can't read, really. It's okay. Okay, we cannot really go further, so I guess it's off to the pagoda or the next street towards it. That guy looks suspiciously familiar. What an unusual building! It's like it has a little family of roofs. Yes, its style of architecture became popular after your time. So that's why it seems so strange to me. You know, your comment about the roofs being like a family reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. Would you like to try it? Do you even need to ask? I mean, you're future himself, so you should know that he likes the puzzles. Also, yeah, I guess it came from Adrian. 10 close brothers and sisters live together. Now, look, let's imagine that you're the 8th child. The oldest daughter is the second son, younger sister, and the third son's older sister. The first son is the second daughter's older brother, and the oldest daughter... Okay, hold on. Is the third child from the bottom a boy or a girl? Okay, so... Okay. So, you're the 8th child. Which is a boy. The oldest daughter is the second son, younger sister. And the third son's older sister. Okay, hold on. The oldest daughter is the second son's younger sister. That means the first is a son, second is a son, the third one is a daughter. The third son. The fifth son. 6 and 7 are daughters. It's a girl. It must be a girl from the riddle, because there's 2 older brothers. What? What?
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
But if she is the oldest daughter. Oh, with the 2 sisters, of course, that's up. Yeah. With the 2 sisters in between, with no boy in between. Yeah, okay. I messed up there.
That's a relief.
That's right, it's a boy. I told you at the beginning, Luke. Let's imagine that you're the 8th child. My question was asking about the 3rd child from the bottom, or in other words, the 8th oldest child. That 8th child was you, Luke, and I know better than anyone you're a boy. What? 3rd child from the bottom. Was he asking for the child? Hold on. Hold on. I'm currently looking up the riddle. Give me a second. So I wanna read if he means the from the bottom or the top. My typing skills are awful today. This is read as 70. The 3rd youngest. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the 8th child at the 3rd youngest. Yeah, whoops. I misread that. Well, it's fine. Wonderful, of course. I expect nothing less from myself. Nor should you. No puzzle's a match for Professor Layton's apprentice, after all. Oh my goodness, yeah, my brain didn't catch that. As I said, or I don't know if I mentioned it or not, my migraine is a bit worse again due to the weather conditions today. So yeah, my brain's not working that well. Like, it's fine enough to like play this, but oof. You know, eye pain and stuff is a bit annoying. Hi there, Stevie. Welcome back. Thanks for the stretch redeem, but also, aren't you supposed to sleep? Well, look at who we have here. You can't sleep yet, thought so. We met on our way to the Gilded Seven Casino, did we not? Nice to see that I made an impression. Let me guess, you don't want to let us through. No need for that attitude. It's my job to keep up people who've got no business being here. You can't fault a fellow for trying to make a living, can you? Perhaps not, but we do have business here. We've come to meet the man who calls himself Layton. Oh well, I appreciate your honesty. Nevertheless, I'm afraid I simply cannot let you pass. Where's that? We stated our business. Because my employer, Mr. Layton, is out at the moment, which means you have no reason to enter the building. You're quite sure he's not on the Towering Pagoda? I didn't just lie to you if that's what you're doing. The boss has left the building. He's away. Gone. Not here. Where could he possibly have gone? Well, I know he isn't where he isn't, in the Towering Pagoda. Professor, I propose we do some sleuthing. I'm sure we can track this other Layton down. I agree. Let's ask some of the people in the area if they see my elusive counterpart. Let me just... I don't really care too much for people, but I guess, do I even have a great boss still? Nope. Okay, I certainly have one of those. Okay. I guess let's search the area. Yeah, I call it. Artist, huh? This looks like a person. Hi there. Some people have no respect for others. What seems to be the matter? Just look at this wall of mine. Someone has splotched paint all over it. I'm sure the little miscreant who did it is only having a laugh, but I'm the one who's to clean it up. The paint's completely dry. It looks like it would be really hard to strip it off. I suppose I just have to paint over this mess. While we're on the subject of painting, I might as well ask, you ever heard of this puzzle? I don't know. Is this one of the alternating... No, what? So brick wall has been decorated with an unusual design. 5 different shapes have been painted on a white background as shown. Just by looking at the picture, you should be able to tell which color of the paint was used the most. So which one was it? I mean, it's obvious the white, because that's an option, and it's the entire background color. So, yeah.
Phew, that's a relief.
Wait, the white background used the most paint without a doubt. Good thinking, and you know what? Your clever thinking has given me a brilliant idea of my own. Oh, what's that? If I just paint this wall white again, I'm practically asking for it to be covered in graffiti, so maybe I should get someone to come by and paint a fancy mural on it instead. I mean, a white wall's one thing, but you'd have to be a real lot to graffiti a nice mural. Well, sadly there's those people out there, but yes indeed. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it myself. I've got big plans for this wall. I'm going to get someone to paint something amazing on here. Oh, by the way, I don't think I introduced myself before. My name is Slate. Nice to meet you. Like blank slate? What a coincidence. Hello there, Mr. Gentleman. How are things? Okay, she doesn't know anything. What's up, fellas? We went to see the man in the towering pagoda, but he was out. Do you know where he might be? Got a pretty good idea, but I'm not telling. He's dangerous. Don't want to tangle with him. Come on, surely there's no harm in letting us know where he might be. You're wrong there, but I suppose I can tell you what I've heard. It's just a rumor, though. Sure you want to know this? I'm telling you this fella's bad news. Proper bad. We can handle it. What have you heard? People said he disguised himself and goes walking around town. He could be standing next to us now and we wouldn't even know. Scary stuff, eh? Actually, I'm getting spooked myself, so let's end this other chat. Okay, laters. Remember, lad, you're never too old to play with toys. Amen. Welcome to Pepper's Noodle Palace. What will it be, gents? We're not here to eat, I'm afraid. We just want to ask you a few questions about the fellow who runs the towering pagoda. You mean I really can't interest you in a bite to eat? Well, alright now, that way you're saying. We'd like to meet the man who runs the towering pagoda, but he seems to be out at the moment. Has he come by your restaurant by any chance? Don't think so. I mean, I don't even know what he looks like. But it's like he came by here to suck off on a daily basis. Terrible, terrible manners they got too. Come to think of it, that probably means the man you're looking for never comes in here. I mean, would you go skiffing off in a place where the boss could burst in any moment? You make a good point. That's a very astute of you. Flattery is nice, but if you really want to say thanks, order some food next time you come in, okay? I mean, not even like 5 minutes ago we ate something, but sure. I guess it's more than 5 minutes for her. If you're still looking for the towering pagoda, you should know that you're a little off course. Oh, we know that. Actually, we're gathering information at the moment. Oh, is that so? Doing a research project for school, are you? Well, I advise you to talk to all the locals around here, give you a perspective on the place. Once you've had the word with everyone, come and see me again. Maybe I have an interesting tidbit or two for you. But wouldn't it be easier if you just told us what you know now? Well, there's only this one left, so... Make way, coming through, I'm in a hurry here, I got to get back. Goodness, that little man startled me. Who would have thought such a short legs could move so quickly? Did you see how he raced out of the shop? He was really sprinting, wasn't he? It can't have been easy on those wet shoes and trousers of his. Oh, he's one of the scientists that has strange red trousers and shoes, huh? And he was carrying 2 armfuls of books to boot. He must be a big customer here. Maybe the lady behind the counter can tell us something about him. Hello there, can I help you find something? Actually, I was hoping you could tell us about the man who rushed out of your shop just now. Oh, that's Dr. Avogadro. He's always in a hurry. It was very strange. His trousers and shoes were absolutely soaked. That's how it always is. I suppose I'm just used to it now. Sneaks away from work to come and browse through on your books. You know how absent-minded geniuses can be. I'm sure he doesn't even notice puddles in the road. Or maybe he likes to go fishing in his breaks. Perhaps so. He always busts in and buys a few bucks and then dashes out with so much as a word. What's it? What do you want? Can't you see I'm in a hurry here? Look, I think you've upset him. Can't just go running up strangers and expect them to chat to you, you know? I can't help it, Flora. How else are we supposed to find leads for our investigation? But some people really don't like talking to strangers. Look, if you two are just going to stand there scrabbling, will you at least get out of my way? Got places to be, and I could do without you obstructing me. Oh, but you can't keep running around like that. Like what? With your trousers and shoes all dripping wet, it must be awfully comfortable. There will be time for drying off later. I have to go now. Enjoy your little row. Drat, he's gone. He might have stayed if you hadn't got off the wrong foot. You can hardly blame that on me. Yeah, indeed. That guy would probably not have answered our question anyways. Good day, whippersnappers. Did you manage to find that dreadful man who ruins the towering pagoda? Unfortunately not. He was out when we visited. We're still trying to locate him. Oh well, you're wasting your time searching for him in this part of town. Does that mean you know where you can find him? Oh, I've said too much. Can be careless at times. So you know, please tell us where he is. It's very important. I've said it once, and I say it again, lad. I like how forthright you are, so I suppose I could drop a potentially helpful hint your way. One condition, that is. What condition? Run over and tell my darling wife that I'll be eating out for lunch today. Do that, and I'll gladly help you. But we don't know who she is or where to find her. Oh, she's easy to find, my myrtle. She runs a pet shop on the edge of Chinatown. Shouldn't take her long to find it. Very well, we deliver the message to your wife and return immediately. Don't run off, we haven't finished gathering information here. Hold on, pet shop. Oh, there, okay. Yeah, I should also look on the map, I guess, you know? Pet shop's just over there. There's something very compelling about the sign. I don't know about that, Professor. What's that umbrella doing here? Another unsolved mystery. What's that up there? Oh, it's... Does anything about this room strike you as familiar? Familiar? Actually, now that you mention it, it's Granny's freaking hut. Although it's not Granny's anymore, is there? Nope, hint coin. There's a lot of them here. Well... Hello there, frightening. Hello there. Ah, good day, miss. My name is Edgar. It's lovely to meet you. Hey, Edgar. It's you. It's nice to see you again. You were using that girl as a decoy to lure me out of hiding. I knew it. I knew something was up when she started chatting to me out of the blue. Why did I stop to talk to her? Now you got me right where you want me. I'm getting out of here. Whatever did I do to get that fellow's bad side? I haven't gotten a clue, Professor. He was nice. Is he a friend of yours, Luke? I wish I could say that, but I can't even get him to stop cowering in fear. Yeah. Let's talk to that lady first. Hello there, my name is Paige. What's yours? I'm Flora. How do you do, Paige? Not so well, I'm afraid. I had this puzzle on my mind for days, and this got me positively stumped. I know we just met, and it's terribly forward of me, but would you mind having a look at it? Sure. The chick's shadow. We put that one together, and now we have to figure out the... Yeah. Of course. I mean, there's only one way that this can go in. And we immediately know where this goes. Right here. But we can't... Could we... No, we could not twist this one. Okay. So... I mean, this one obviously goes here. Fill in the little bird silhouette using the 5 pieces without overlapping or leaving any empty space. I guess I can... How did I just... Hold on, hold on. How did I just flip that? Oh gosh, there's a flipping. Okay, okay. That's good. Then it fits.
Cross your
Easy.
fingers.
There we go.
Take that, puzzle.
Well done, these chicks are so tiny they can't even fly yet. Oh, cute. Gosh, you must have some sort of super brain to solve a puzzle like that so easily. Well, try. After all, brains are something no true lady can afford to be without. Let's go into the card shop. Pericles probably doesn't need one of these. Oh, I've never seen a tortoise this big before. I've seen big tortoises. Tortoises. English. Who would have thought there's so many products for pets? Yeah, there's probably even more than that. It's Myrtle, isn't it? How do you do? We're here to deliver a message. Let me guess, it's from that useless husband of mine. That sluggard just strolls about town all day while I work my fingers to the bone in here. You don't look like you have many customers, but sure. Professor, what's the sluggard? Explain later, Luke. Now, where was I? Yes, Rudolph wanted to let you know he'd be eating out for lunch today. Ah, peppers, no doubt. It's infuriating. I'm the one who works, and yet I still manage to make a lunch for us every single day. And he has the nerves to let it go to waste. Now, madam, and another thing, we don't have enough disposable income to be eating out all the time. I don't care how much he likes those noodle soups. His behavior is simply shameful. Well, we delivered the message, so we best be off. I spend valuable time picking out and preparing delicious, nutritious recipes, and this is my thanks. I'm a working woman, you know. Ooh, where did everyone go? Oh, poor lady. That was quite intense. It just goes to show that when someone prepares your food, you can't just run off on them. Hey, where's the professor? Here I am. You truly surprised me. I had no idea you can run so quick. My apologies, Professor. It was getting a bit heated in there. But still, I think it's very rude to stand and someone up when they prepared food for you. Oh yes, absolutely. Right, now that's over with, Rudolph needs to keep the side of the bargain. Let's pay him another visit. Okay, every time there's a character that tails behind a little bit, it's something suspicious, so... No, did you deliver the message to my sugar lump? We did. But I have to tell you, she was absolutely seething by the time we left. Whatever for? She seems rather upset at the thought that you might be dining at Peppered Noodle's palace. Oh, dear me, I fear there may be a misunderstanding brewing here. Go on. My wife is a gem. I treat her like a queen, and queens shouldn't have to prepare lunch. She works so hard that I don't want to add to her burden. Plus, who doesn't love noodle soup? Anyway, I'm boring, you know. Let me give you a bit of information, I promise. This is just a rumor, but I've heard that the fellow you're after is quite fond of old father's sayings. Says he likes going for walks with Mai, the river whenever he has a spare moment. Interesting, so there's a chance we'll find the man down by the river? Oh, as I said, it's a rumor, nothing more, but go and see, there may be some truth in it. We shall do just that. Thank you for the tip. Just a moment now, you whippersnappers are always rushing, aren't you? Here, take this. A flyer? It's for a small restaurant by the Thames. The Thames Arms? A lovely little place. If you're in the area, have time, you really should drop in. Sounds like the perfect place to take a break. We'll be sure to visit if time allows. Good day, sir. You two lad, wait just one moment. Yes? My wife, Myrtle, how angry was she exactly? Furious. Oh, I see. Thank you, that'll be all. Oh dear. Yeah, you messed up greatly. Is there a spot with a good view of the river around here? There was that little hill we walked over on the way to Chinatown. You could see the river from up here. The place that Luke's talking about has some stairs that run down the riverside. Might be worth investigating. Oh good, a walk by the river sounds wonderful. Flora, focus. This is serious business. We're not on the trail of a criminal mastermind. Come on, Luke, loosen up a little. We're making progress on the case, and Flora's just finding her own way to enjoy it. I suppose that's true. Well, what are we waiting for? Nothing, Luke. Let's head for the hill. I want to go into the pagoda already. I forgot there was so many things. A meeting by the river. Forgot there was so many things in between. I just love the pagoda. Come on. I forgot there was so much there. I mean, it's kind of fun, except for I don't really care for, you know, looking around the town, not all, but... Oh, hello, sir. Please don't speak up to me like that. Sorry, it's just that I noticed your shoes were soaked and... So what? Wet shoes are the least of my worries right now. Oh, what seems to be the problem? I arranged to meet my friend here, but I think there's been some confusion about the time. And it's a riddle. Timely arrivals. I think my watch is 5 minutes slow, but it's actually 5 minutes fast. My friend thinks his watch is 5 minutes fast, but it's actually 5 minutes. Well, that just crashed, and it was certainly on Twitch's side, because it took a while to actually restart the stream and to reconnect to Twitch. Either that or Streamlabs just completely, absolutely crashed, which also might be a possibility. Either way, sorry for that. It certainly wasn't on purpose. Well, I hope all viewers find back again. I'm just gonna work on the puzzle and wait. I think my watch is 5 minutes slow, but it's actually 5 minutes fast. My friend thinks this watch is 5 minutes fast, but it's actually 5 minutes slow. We tried to show up at our meeting, point at the same time, but only checking on our own watches so many minutes earlier than my friend will arrive. Okay. His watch, he thinks, is 5 minutes slow, but it's actually 5 minutes fast, which means he arrives 10 minutes late. If he thinks it's 5 minutes slow, but it's 5 minutes fast, then it means it's 10 minutes he is late. Kelsey will be there 5 minutes late, 5 minutes. Hold on. If he's there 5 minutes slow... then he will arrive 5 minutes earlier. Well, it's 5 minutes past. That means he will arrive 5 minutes earlier than the time? No, hold on. If it's 5 minutes slow, that means it's going 5 minutes behind the time. So he will be there 5 minutes earlier than what its watch shows, but its watch will already been 5 minutes fast. That means he will be 10 minutes earlier. So he will be there 10 minutes earlier. And his friend thinks his watch is 5 minutes fast, but it's actually 5 minutes slow. It's 5 minutes fast. And he thinks that means he will be there 5 minutes earlier. But his watch will be 5 minutes later. So he will be there 5 minutes earlier, which means 5 minutes, which means he will be there 5 minutes earlier, I think, so -5. I think.
That should do the trick.
No?
I must have overlooked something.
Okay, hold on. Let's say it's at 12. So I think my watch is 5 minutes slow, but it's actually 5 minutes fast. I think it's the English wording that gives me troubles, because I think the German wording would make more sense for my brain to wrap around right now, especially with the migraine. Okay, so I think my watch is 5 minutes slow. So he thinks it's 5 minutes slow. And that's actually 5 minutes faster. If he thinks it's 5 minutes slow, that means he will arrive 5 minutes earlier than what his watch shows. So that he can make it. Hold on. So he will arrive 5 minutes earlier than what his watch shows. What he thinks is 5 before 12. That's 5 minutes fast. Which means he will be 10 minutes earlier, cause 10 or 15, hold on. So his watch shows 12. He will get, since it's slow, it should see, hold on. Man, my brain is really, the migraine doesn't help at all. Okay, so. He thinks his watch is 5 minutes slow, but it's actually 5 minutes fast. So 5 minutes slow means that to arrive on time, he needs to go there 5 minutes earlier. So he will be there 5 before 12 on his watch, which will actually be if his watch shows 5 minutes before 12, but it's 5 minutes fast, that means it will be 10 before 12. So 10 before 12 is when he arrives. And then his friend thinks his watch is 5 minutes fast. Which means he will arrive 5 minutes later. But it's actually 5 minutes slow. Which means when his watch shows 1, it's actually 5 past 1. His friend thinks its watch is 5 minutes past the time, so he will arrive 5 minutes past the time, but it's actually 5 minutes slower. So if he arrives 5 minutes past the time on time and it's 5 minutes slower, that means his watch would show this time also. That's 15 minutes. These don't really make any. Yeah. Hold on. So that's 5. He's gonna be there 5 minutes earlier. Right? But that didn't work. Oh, if I arrive later than my friend, make a minus sign. Oops. Okay, I thought minus was the earlier. Oh, so it's 5?
This one.
No, it's not 5. What?
I was sure my logic was sound.
Do they arrive at the same time, maybe? Is it like a 0? I'm just gonna try it without even trying it, you know what I mean? They might be on time.
Let's see if I've got this right.
No? Okay.
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
So. My watch, I think my watch is 5 minutes slow, but it's actually 5 minutes fast. Okay, so if he thinks his watch is 5 minutes slow, that means his watch will say this when he will arrive. But it's actually 5 minutes fast, which means No, that's this when he arrives. And for his friend, he thinks his watch is 5 minutes fast. So we'll go there, this. But it's actually 5 minutes slow. Which means he will arrive at this. Okay, it's 20. Right.
That should do the trick.
Oh, finally. I don't know how I got to the other
You
solutions,
think
but my
that
brain
like a
just, I think,
puzzle
make it too
solved.
complicated. I arrive at the meeting point 20 minutes before my friend. My watch is 5 minutes ahead of the actual time, but because I think my watch is 5 minutes slow, I arrive 5 minutes before a meeting time, which will actually be 10 minutes early. Between me being early and him being late, I have to wait 20 minutes. Oof. Ah, now it all makes sense. I'm glad everything has been cleared up. Oh yes, as a scientist, it's clear to me that you got a real knack for critical thinking. I say he's the most acclaimed professor of of archaeology in the country. Ah, that explains it. Anyways, you have my thanks, Professor. I'm glad I could be of assistance.
And that...
Well, there are no puzzles here that I left behind. The cat, nope, cat doesn't have any other puzzles. I would have thought he would have like another romantic puzzle. Salutations and whatnot. What brings upstanding citizens like yourself back to here? We're tracking down the boss of the family. We got a hot tip that he's down by the river. Whoa, now slow down. Keep sniffing around for some trouble like that and something's bound to start sticking. Take it from me. You certainly appear to be an authority on such subjects. Don't you know it? And I can see that you two aren't going to heed my warning either. If you're dead set on going to the riverside, you should drop by the restaurant down there. Their grub is top-notch. If you're going to look for trouble, you might as well do it on a full stomach. Luke is certainly gonna appreciate that, although we just ate in Chinatown. Okay. That guy doesn't really have anything new. Hello there, do you have anything new? Hello there. Hello there. Isn't it you again? It's not who you think he is. This is all just big misunderstanding. Oh, well, just too easy then. You think that he's the head of the family, but he's not. Honestly, he's not. I mean, just look at his eyes. You can see for yourself. They're in the eyes of a criminal. You think they're such beady-looking, wee things, can I tell? But, well, I've made myself cross-eyed looking at them. They do seem trustworthy, I suppose. You know, now that I look more closely, your eyes are pretty beady too. Yes, well, that's enough on that subject. Tell me, sir, what are you doing out here? I was meant to make a friend, but he's awful late. Yep, they got the meeting point wrong. Almost there, the view of the river here is lovely. Where do you suppose the future professors? Oh, I'm so excited to meet him. You're awfully cheerful about this, Flora. Well, aren't you excited to meet him too? I want to find him, but I can't say I'm looking forward to meeting a criminal. Those stairs over there should take us down to the riverside. Then let's not waste any time. Down we go. And hint coins we search for, as do we puzzles. Any hint coins? There we go. I thought these rusty spots or something where they have something, but there's nothing. Okay, well. Oh, maybe that? Okay, got it. Ah, the river looks as if it goes on forever. So pretty. There we go. And that guy. What up? Okay.
That rabbit looks awfully jumpy.
I love when he
Don't
reads
like
for me.
that glint in his eye. He looks like he could attack us at any moment.
Well, you've always had a way with animals, even those of the more cantankerous variety. Why don't you see if you can't befriend the little fella?
Befriend him? Right. He doesn't look too friendly, but I guess I can give it a shot.
What do you want?
Hello? I hope you're enjoying this lovely day. Would you mind if we pass through here?
Yeah. You humans are so full of yourself.
Oh my goodness.
Always acting like you own a place. But this here's my turf. Take one more step and I'll rearrange your kneecaps.
Ooh, fighty bunny.
Sorry, Mr. Rabbit. I didn't mean to.
Mr. Rabbit? Ah, please. What storybook you get that from? The name's Subject 3, okay?
Okay, that
Don't
sounds
give me
ominous.
stupid ideas about us being friends just because you know my name now.
Of course not, Mr. Subject 3. I don't mean to impose, but we really do need to pass through here.
Those puny ears of yours don't hear too well, do they, boy? I thought I made it clear that this is my turn.
But we just...
Ah, shut your trap. Look, I'm not an unreasonable rabbit, but nothing's free, you know.
You mean paying with a
If you
puzzle?
want through that much, you're gonna have to solve this puzzle.
Of course. Of course, we pay in puzzles. At least we don't have to walk around to do that stuff. An uncommonly clever rabbit has imposed some rather strange rules upon its movement. It can jump 70 centimeters forward, and after every jump forward, it must jump 30 centimeters in the direction of its tail. If this rabbit needs to travel 10 meters in a straight line, what's the lowest number of jumps we could cover the distance? Well, it's easy. It's 2. 170 and 130.
How about
He can
this?
just turn around.
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
What? Oh no, it counts the first one you ever did too, I think. And thanks for the subscription. Absolutely appreciate it. Okay. Oh, centimeters. Oh my goodness. 10 meter in a straight line. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was my... I read a meter, yeah. Okay. 70 and 30 is 1 meter, then 10 is 20.
This one's as good as
Right?
solved.
Yes. Yeah, I got meters and centimeters. Yeah, of course.
Phew,
If you
that's
could
a relief.
read, you're clearly at an advantage. The answer is 20. After every 70 centimeter jump forwards, the rabbit turns around 180 degrees and jumps a further 30 in the direction of its tail, thereby covering 1 meter and 2 jumps. Yes. So you solved it, eh? You're one of the cannier humans I've run into, I give you that. So how did you end up here anyways, Mr. Subject Tree? What's your story? Wanna know more about this old rabbit, do you? Well, get your hanky ready, cause my tail's a real tearjerk. Alright.
I was born in the mean streets of London and separated from my parents at an early age. I would never see them again. It wasn't long before I was kidnapped and sold as a lab animal. I thought it couldn't get any worse. I was wrong. The research facility I was taken to was the most miserable place on earth.
Oh, look at that tiny little rabbit.
It was there that the whitecoats started calling me Subject 3.
That's a strange name.
Yeah, that's because it wasn't so much a name as an ID. I was a test subject, not a cuddly pet. There was a Subject 1 and a Subject 2 there, but who knows what happened to them.
I don't mean to stir up painful memories, but you said you were a test subject. So,
You want to know about the test they did on me? Just thinking about it makes my fur stand on end. Well, this was one of their favourite routines. They'd throw me in a room and cut the lights. There'd be a loud noise like nails on a blackboard. Next thing I know, I'm in a totally different room. Even now, I've no idea what they were doing.
that sounds awful.
Have you two worked everything out?
Did you hear Subject 3's terrible story? Apparently, he was forced to be a test subject in all these weird science experiments.
Our friend here carries a heavy burden on his shoulders.
Poor little fellow.
Poor little fellow? Pugh. Spare me your pity. Life is hard, kid, and I've had it harder than most. None of it really matters. The sooner you stop expecting good things to happen, the better off you'll be.
Not true.
What kind of attitude is that? You're free now, and you've got your whole life ahead of you.
Ah, so now you're gonna tell me how to live my life, huh? Go on then, get out of my face before I bite the lot of you.
I mean, you could have just changed your name and just, you know, I don't know, moved on. What's this thing? Now, isn't this a curious little shed? Luke, would you open the door for us? It's no use, Professor. It's locked tight. We need the keys to get in. That's a shame. Perhaps we should come back later. Let's move on for now. We certainly probably will be back later. Oh, come on. Where's the last coin? Nope. Well, whatever, let's talk to him. Well, hello, and who might you be? My name is Sir Layton. I don't believe I've made your acquaintance, Mr. Me? I'm Beacon. I take care of that lighthouse on the river. Then shouldn't you be there, protecting the shore from errant boats? Oh, hello, little boy. You were so quiet, I didn't notice you down there. So you want to know why I'm here? I'd happy to tell you, but first I could really use some help. There's this puzzle I just can't solve. It's been keeping me up all night, and I need my beauty sleep. Won't you help me find the answer to this troublesome little thing? Oh yes, sleep is very important. Making a scene. You have created a scene with following conditions. One male standing in front of a child. Two males are standing behind a female. One male and one female standing behind a male. And created a scene with the minimum number of people. How many people are there in this scene? Okay, hold on. So one male standing in front of a child. But standing behind a female are two. One male and one female are standing behind a male. And one female standing behind a child. Well, we don't know if the child is male. That's the thing. A female, two males, a child behind one of them. Then one female and a male behind a male. And a female can also be standing behind the male if it's a child. I'm gonna say 6. It might be less or more. I don't know if they discern the males and the child. No. Okay.
I was sure
There's a bit of a trick to this one. I mean, yeah, if they're standing in a circle, I guess. Hold on. One male is standing in front of a child. A female standing behind a child. A male and female are standing behind a male. And two males behind a female. It's 4. If they stand like that. Right? Like if they stand in a circle?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
No. Maybe I'm thinking 2.
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
Except for if the child is one of them, then it would only be 3. Okay, let's think again. One male standing in front of a child. Front of a child. One male and a female standing behind the male. And then two males are standing behind the female. One male and then female standing behind the male. And then if they stand behind there and one's female standing behind there. I don't know if there's like a way of having them. I mean, 4 is clearly not a thing. And if the child is somebody else, like if the child is one of them, either male or female. I mean, it can only be a male because it says the child is standing in front of a female. Maybe 3? If one of the... I mean, I kind of thought that beforehand, but...
I've got a good feeling about this
I don't
one.
know. Yeah, I thought too complicated there.
Well, that's settled.
Well, I got it. Adult male, one adult female, and one male child. That's all. Yeah, okay. They look in different directions. Fair. Goodness, you're quite intellectual, aren't you? Now that was that you and your little friend wanted to talk to me about. We were just wondering what you were doing here on the shore instead of the lighthouse. Ah, yes, well, mine's a rather sad story, so I hope you're not criers. I tried to keep her brief. Before I came to London, I was star lighthouse keeper down in Dover, but then my employer fitted the place out with a mechanical control system. With the machine here, there, I was made, as they say, redundant. I was utterly crushed. I was living my dreams down here, only to be chased out by a machine. That's a terrible, unfortunate turn of events. Just wait, it gets worse. After being run out of town, I found work here in London. The ad said to be looking after a lighthouse, but when I peeked inside, I got a horrible shock. The whole thing was filled with awful machines buzzing, whirring, and doing other machiney things. This morning I just couldn't stand being around all that clanking, so I just come for a walk here to clear my head. Strange, why would the owner put out an ad for a lighthouse keeper when the machines do all the work? Something fishy about this, Professor. I agree. I have a feeling there's more going on there than your eye or beacon are aware of. Yay, we got a fork sticker. Also, I guess we're not gonna get to the pagoda seeing that. What a quaint little restaurant. Hey, look at the sign. It seems we found the famous arms. Indeed, and it seems to be both open and inviting. Let's say we step inside and have a look around. But not before we don't try and find... I guess a puzzle and some hint coins. Look, a hidden puzzle. Time cards. These 4 cards, 0, 1, 2, and 6, can be used to display different times of days, as seen at the example 2, 1, 6. Using the 24-hour clock, how many different times can they be displayed? By rearranging the 4 cards, you must use all 4 cards to display each time. Cards can't be overlapped. Okay, I think it's AM and PM, so we don't have military. So 16 isn't a thing, I think. So we can have 12. 2, 6, and 1. But we can also have 9 and 5. And 10. Let's do this again. So 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 6, 1, 0, and 1, 2. I almost went German there. Assuming that it's not military time, because it's okay. If it's military time that we can go up to 24, then we could also do 16. And 21. And 20. Just in case. And then we have... Here we can basically do everything except for 60. So we have 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 6, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 6, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 6. 9. 9 times 5 is 45, right? If it's not
This one's
military.
as good as solved.
Okay, might be military.
What to say?
Okay, let's try military. It would be 3 times more. Oh yeah, and the 6 can... Yeah, okay. Hold on. But not all combinations can be double, that was my mistake. So 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 6, 1, 0, 1, 2, and then 1, 6, 2, 0, and 2, 1 are just a side thing, and then we have all of these, and then we have... I guess the 6 can be turned to a 9 and the 2 into a 5. Can the 2 be turned into a 5? No, because it cannot be mirrored. So we have also half 0, 9, 1, 9, and 2, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, hold on, the zeros cannot be displayed doubled, so 1, 2, 2 combinations for the first one. Yeah, let's use a different color. Because they cannot be double, so the 0 and the 1 cannot be contained. That means also 0 here falls off. So 0, 2 would be 1, 2. No, the zeros. So 1, 2 combinations. 0, 6 would be 1, 2 combinations because we cannot double it. And that would also be 10, and then 12 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing 26. 6, 7. Okay, let's do that again. Hold on. So for 1, it would be 1, 2, 3. So no, 1, 2. Because 62 is not an option, so it can be only, and 92 is also not an option. So that actually has 2. Okay, 2 has 1, 2, 3. So we can make 16 and 19. No, that's 2. 16 and 19 is 2. And 6 has 0, 6 has 12, 21. That's also 2, because we cannot turn around a 6, because we don't have access to it in that. So, and 10 would be, again, the same as 0, 1, would be 2, 26 and 29. And then 12 would be 6, 9. Also be 2. But then we can also display 9 o'clock. Nine o'clock. Which would be 10, 12. No, it would be 12, 21. That would be 2. I'm gonna go with 12, and if that's not it, then I'm gonna look it up.
This one's as good as solved. I don't know what to say.
They say 20, what? Okay, I'm gonna enter the 20 and hope they show us all the informations. Or all the combinations. What am I missing?
Here's my answer.
20? Really? Okay. How?
Phew, that's a relief.
Did I miss something? Those I got. Those I got. Those I got. Those I got. Ah, okay. Okay, it's military. I should have tried that with military. Okay. So in total we got the 12 combinations. Oh yeah, 12 or 6 and or 9 would have, so we should have had. No, we got those. We got those, because we got 12, the first 12 combinations. We just didn't get the last, yeah. Yeah, those we got. Those we didn't. Okay, military. Good to know. Thing is, you normally work in military, but I know that usually UK and US don't use military time, so that's a bit mean. Because I thought, yeah, oh well. Stick a fork in this puzzle, it's done. Yeah, I don't got a holiday feeling. I don't know, I could have probably figured that out, but Gentlemen, miss, welcome to whatever. Good afternoon, we're here in search of an acquaintance who has come by here today. Well, as you can see, it's fairly quiet. One regular came in earlier, but he left a few minutes ago. I see. This regular didn't happen to come from Chinatown, did he? Forgive me, but it doesn't seem right to give out that kind of information without his consent. Of course, I understand your position. However, this information could be vital. The fate of one hangs in the balance. That's quite a claim to make. Okay, how about this? If you can help me with a problem I'm having, perhaps I'll help you with yours. Ah, dice dates. Oh my goodness. I decided to make a special pair of dice for your desk that can display each date of the month numerically as shown by the 12 at the top of the screen. Each date must use both dice, however, which means a single-digit date like the first and second of the month will be displayed as 01 and 02. You thought you had the design sorted, but the layouts below can't display all the dates. Draw a circle around the one number that needs to be changed. Zero 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06. We cannot make a 7, 8, or 9. Okay, hold on. This needs to be changed to 0. And then we can make 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, and 12. This one.
Let's see if I've got this right.
No?
I was sure.
Look at each of the numbers very carefully and you'll find the answer. But I did. I've had. Okay. 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06. 7, 8, 9 cannot be made. So if we do this one, because there's a 2 here, if we do this one a 0, and we have 01, 0, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12. Why not that one? Why not this one? It's this one, clearly.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Okay, time to look this up again.
I must have overlooked something.
Okay, the 9 can be made into a 6, so you can technically change the 6 into a 0, but you don't have the 22 or something. You don't have a need for that. Like, the 9 can be changed into a 6, so you can change the 6 or the 9 equivalent, but like, there's no...
Let's see if
There's
I've
no
got
need
this
for that.
right.
You can change the fucking 2, you don't have a 20
Well, that's settled.
second. That... Oh, I thought in months. I thought in months and not in... Okay, well, never mind then. Excellent, your help is much appreciated. Now that we solved the problem, will you tell us about the man who was in here earlier? A deal's a deal. The customer who came by earlier, so some might call a bit of an oddball. Every time he comes in, he's different gear, or maybe he thinks I won't recognize him or something. So he disguises himself? He tries to, I suppose. He says he can't afford to be spotted in public, so he always wears different clothes. And this man hails from Chinatown? That's right, he says he comes here to unwind. His routine pretty much the same every time. He usually walks in wearing the top hat of his, orders a coffee and finds a seat by the window. Did you just say he wears a top hat? I did. It's a tall number, like the one your friend's wearing, that's how I always know he is. But you said that this man has already left for today, correct? That's right. If you'd arrived a few minutes earlier, you would have bumped into him leaving. Do you suppose he's going back to the Towering Pagoda, Professor? I think there's a good chance of that. Why don't we go and find him? Good idea, let's go. Have a nice day. Okay, so the dates thing was a fluke on my end. What's Barton doing here? Hello, Constable. Fancy seeing you here. Oh, hello. I've been all over town gathering information on you now, but all that walking has put me in the mood for a snack. So that's why you were peeking through the restaurant window? Yes, I must confess that I love wobbly jelly mice. I do a hungry man a favor and keep my little break a secret from the inspector, won't you? I wouldn't dream of reporting you, my good man. Now that you mention it, where's the inspector? He's been conducting a series of exhaustive interviews with everybody he meets in town. Once he finds a useful source, he really knows how to wring out every last detail. I bet. Okay, so yeah, that thing was purely my fault with the dates and not. So how I see, we don't have much time left, but from the chapters, it might be that like we have a chapter end soon, so I'm gonna play to that, and I think then, against all my hopes, the Towering Pagoda will be after the stuff, which it's okay, but it makes me kind of sad. Oh my dear sweet Fluke, I've been looking everywhere for you. Belle, what are you doing here? Please forgive Fluke, he's really easily flustered. What a pleasant coincidence it is to run into you here. Coincidence? Oh no. This is nothing short of a fate, because you see Fluke and I are destined for each other. Well, that's one way of looking at it, I suppose. Fate, destiny? Luke, just what have you been telling this poor girl? Me? Nothing. It's all one big misunderstanding. Belle isn't... We aren't anything. Oh, Luke, you're so cute when you get all flustered. I like that. I could just eat you up. I'm not flustered, you're cute. Shush now, my darling. There's the time for chit-chat later. Came to let you know that I've been seeing strange men running all over town looking for you. They keep going on and on about the bus, blue caps, and other gibberish. That sounds bad, Professor. Do you think the family has finally cottoned onto us? I fear that might be the case, if so we have limited time. We must gain access to the Towering Pagoda before the family sends more threats into the area. Don't be scared, my sweet. Won't let anyone harm you. Look, Belle, thanks for the warning, but you can't stop worrying about me now, and you can't stop calling me weird names, alright? Let's go. Oh, Fluke, I love it when you play hard to get. Just makes me smooth. Oh my goodness, he is obnoxious. Sorry to say, but oh my goodness. That being said, the Master of the Towering Pagoda will be next Sunday. I really wanted to get to that part, but I forgot how much was in between. Like, I thought that going to the Riverside was later for some reason. To be fair, it has been like 6 years since I last played it, so it's okay, but yeah. Okay, let's see who's currently streaming, and then we will indeed look next time for a bit more of this on Sunday. But, of course, I'm gonna stream Thursdays with more of the ship stuff now that I finished the line. So, Madame Juniper is doing her Imperium cross-stitch. Black Sheep Meat is doing more tatting. And Comedian Wyatt is painting 3D models. So let's actually rate him. I've never rated him. I found him like a little while back, like a couple days ago. And like he works on 3D models. He makes like custom what's it called, Funkos and like Kirby's with like all kinds of, like he made the Kirby with a Pikachu hat, Kirby with some masks of like superheroes and stuff, Kirby with like a Zelda sword and a Link sword and cap, you know, all that kind of things. And it's quite cool, so let's actually rate him. 'Cause why not? Now it would be lovely if I could find him immediately on the list. There he is. Let's start the rate. Also, again, I'm sorry for the crash of the stream. I mean, there's nothing I could have done about it anyways, but yeah, it's just kind of sad. But as I mentioned, birthday gonna be ship stuff. So we are gonna work more on the Black Pearl model. And then Sunday we will continue with this story. That's the word I was searching for. So hopefully you all will have a lovely day. If I don't see you at my craft stream, have a lovely weekend and hopefully see you back on Sunday. And yeah, have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, whatever time zone you're in. See ya, have fun.